That's enough. Off the stage. There we go. Keep it going. A little bit longer. So let's see what I say. Where'd it go? All right, enough of you guys. Let's bring on the real stars of the show right now, ladies and gentlemen. All of the stars from Supernatural. Right now, come on.
Hello, Kiwi. How are ya? Louder, I can't hear you. Oh, that's better. Now I'm deaf. All right. A nice awkward silence.
I'm gonna take a picture of y'all. Since y'all taking pictures of us.
Do we only have two? Wait. We need some more mics.
I'm just saying y'all are
Oh,
us.
yeah. Mark loves those. Did you have another one? Only 4, so we're missing one. Check.
Well, shall we start with the introductions? I think y'all know my man right here.
Hello, agents.
Good afternoon.
I can see a lot of ladies.
I would say something, but I prefer awkward silences.
Right. We love awkward silences. Hello. Hello, ladies. I can't do much because my girlfriend's in the audience, isn't she? Hello, darling. I'm going to be fucking dirty today. Did I say fuck?
We should put a disclaimer on the door whenever you're here, Sebastian.
What's that?
We should put a disclaimer on the door whenever
It's
you're
true,
here.
yeah. I will not say any swear words as from now.
There may be some 8-year-olds in the front row.
Oh yes, I had some 8-year-olds yesterday. They learnt a whole slew of words. I know they were the 15-year-olds. Where are they? The crazy ones. Oh, they're still there. Are they here? That's more your age group.
I'm a grown man. You see these whiskers?
So I could be a dad.
You just might be, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So, good people of New Zealand. Thank God I got the city right this time. The country right this time.
Auckland.
I know I'm
Auckland.
Say it with a Kiwi accent. Jermaine, present. Brett, present. Fantastic.
Well done.
I was born in the South. We say Auckland. That's how it goes. So, just for further notice, future notice, some of y'all notice, I just want to apologize to start for killing Sam. I'm just saying, because some of y'all done been mean to me over the years.
They've been mean to you for killing Sam? They've been mean to you for killing Sam?
Just a skosh. But ask Jim, he was there, we cool. I see my people. I see my people right there. They understand, they get it. But I'm just saying.
Hey, you only killed Sam. Some people here who were in the panel yesterday know what I did to Sam in the pit.
What did you do to Sam? What did you do to Sam?
Let's recap.
That's for us to know and for you to find out.
Because I don't watch the series, so what did he do to Sam? Not all at the same fucking time!
I think it can all be summed up in one word. Samifer. Over and over and over.
Wait, did you Who said butt buddies? You naughty girl, another 15-year-old. Fucking hell, that precocious here. Hey, look, you're all pink. Stand up, darling. I love that long thing on top of your head. Why are you laughing? Not everything I say has a sexual connotation. Yes, it does. Yes. So, are we going to go for questions, or should we just continue? Continue. That's my girlfriend's favorite word, continue. Oh, there she is.
I thought it was start.
It's a very polite way of saying more.
Wow, you guys have the easy job. Look at you.
On the couch, kicking it.
They're just going to sit back and go, what is going on? What have I gotten myself into? Are we taking questions? Let's take questions. That's my favorite thing to do because I can't answer any of them.
We got a hand right there.
You want one more? Oh, he needs a microphone for the questions.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Hi, this is a question for Bobby. I know what it was like for me when you left, but I was traumatized. I bawled my eyes out for hours, but what was it like leaving for you after being there for so long, on the show?
I bawled my eyes out for hours. I wasn't, I think it's a feeling we can all pretty much share that we don't like death. And I especially don't like it because it meant no more paychecks. No.
Residuals.
Yeah, residuals. They gave me a lot of great dramatic stuff to play. But I wasn't all that nuts about saying goodbye. Because I really like working on this show. And I really like almost all the people I work with. Didn't say who. But and I thought I was probably going to really regret not being there anymore. I was wrong, it's been great. So, thanks for your question.
Here's the real question. Who wants him back? Better show that boy some love. It's like an echo effect.
You guys are sweet. Who's next?
Next question. There you go.
This is for everyone, and I just want to know, when you were younger, did you ever imagine that this is what your life would be like, that you'd actually be up on stage in front of how many screaming people? Did you ever imagine
Absolutely. I wrote this in my diary when I was 5. Yes. No, this is pretty awesome. You can't really imagine this. You can think of it, hope or dream for it, but when it actually happens, it's the realization of it is incredible. You guys are incredible, so thank you for showing up, because this is amazing. I didn't expect this when I came here. This is dope. I'm sorry, did we jack your seat space? Do we have to get cozy?
No, there's too many people on that
I'm
couch.
just saying, don't touch my knees, man. Don't touch my knees.
I'm just wondering.
Oh, you wanted like all of us to answer, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we all agree.
Hello, darling. What's your name?
Crystal.
Hello, Crystal. What? Fucking hell.
I'm just wondering if you could guys all sing, because I heard 3 of
All
you guys.
sing?
Yes, because I heard you guys all sing originally.
Wait, you have to give us a song.
Wait, hold on.
Wait. One at a time.
Wait, first of all, who told you that lie? Who said I can sing?
You can sing, Alice.
Well, you know,
Who said I could sing?
I'm just saying, you know, I get up in the morning and I'll buttery up the vocals real quick. You know, I do my woo woo woos.
Let's do a little Celine Dion song. Not. No.
Eye of the Tiger, maybe?
What song would you like us to sing?
Eye of the Tiger?
Eye of the Tiger.
What? Eye of the Tiger? Oh shit.
If I knew the words, I'd help you out.
Does anyone know the words to the song? Yeah, where's Dean when you need it? It's the Eye of the Tiger. I don't know the words to that song.
Stairway to Heaven?
Carry on my way. I don't know the words to that song either. I don't know the words to any song.
Let me ask you, will Twinkle Twinkle Little Star suffice?
Well, sing that.
Let's do it. Oh, I like yes.
Come on.
Sing the top of it.
Done in a neo-punk version.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Little star. Come on. We should do it like in sing style. Come on, guys. I want it now. No, that's the other ones. They're really creepy ones.
Well, I think she got her.
Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
How I wonder what you are.
Up above the clouds so high.
Up above the clouds so. You know what? I love it when they do that.
Like a diamond in the sky?
That's the William Shatner version, you know.
Like a diamond in the sky.
You can see we're all from very different generations. We are.
Oh, how I wonder why.
What's the next
Just
verse?
making stuff up.
What's the next verse?
You twinkle, twinkle in the sky.
You twinkle, twinkle. That's the YouTube Bono version. In the sky, 100. Am I poking you?
I think you can take it by yourself. I'm going to let you take it by yourself. Go ahead.
Sparkle,
You do.
sparkle, little twink.
That's the Oklahoma version.
You are, I think.
Is that it? I don't know the words to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I know Frere Jacques. Thank you. That's
Putting it
that's all the singing
as
we're going to do.
quickly as possible.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, sonnez les matines, ding dang dong. They're like, what the fuck is this? It's French. We should do it one after the other. You know? Yeah. So it's Frère Jacques. When they finish that, you start, okay? Do you get it? You understand what I'm saying? They're like,
Does anybody?
okay, ready? And then the third part, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Wow! That was amazing. That was fucking great. That was beautiful. Kiwis can sing.
Next question. That doesn't.
I got singers.
Do we have a non-musical question?
What?
I see hands.
Is my hair okay?
All right.
Over here.
Hey! My question's for Bobby.
What's your name, darling?
Michelle.
Hello. Michelle. No, fuck it.
Is that the Beatles? Almost. In an episode, Sam and Dean got to kill Paris Hilton with machete. Bobby, is there any celebrities that you would like to gank? Don't be shy. Off the record.
I wouldn't necessarily want to gank them. There are a couple I wouldn't put out if they were on fire.
Hypothetically, just in the show, as a character.
Pardon?
Just in the show, just
Oh, on the show?
if they were possessed by demons.
On Supernatural?
Yeah.
Oh, no, nobody on Super... Wait a minute.
Paris Hilton was on the show.
Yeah. Not for long.
There's not much presence there.
No, on the show, people who've actually been on the show, I can't think of anybody I'd like to gank. Well, I mean, I was just admiring your hat. There are a few people I've been on convention stages with that I wouldn't mind ganking. But no, everyone who has ever appeared on Supernatural has been a wonderful, wonderful person.
Correct. I have another question too.
Yeah? Did you bring it with you?
Oh wait, we're all wondering when the character God's going to come to the show. Are there any actors that you would like to play that part? Any celebrities, apart from Morgan Freeman, of course?
To play God?
Yeah. Not Morgan Freeman!
Hugh Jackman!
You'll want to be God.
Oh, let me see. Charlton Heston's dead. You're incorrigible.
I'm stretching. Stretching is part of life. If I was a cat, what's that? Like, keep stretching. I'm 15. I'm 15, I stretch a lot. My imagination stretches a lot. By the way, I just want to bring focus to this amazing, what is it? Taonga. This is extraordinary. This is an artist who's a stone carver who just gave us these beautiful, extraordinary pieces of art. And this is a... Nobody's there like, Philic? What's Philic? No, this is supposed to be a Maori war club, right? It's really gorgeous. I just wanted to bring attention to that because it's stunning, I think. And thank you. Are you in the audience? It's like, fuck that. I'm not going to be in the audience. But anyway, it's beautiful. I just wanted to let you know.
I got one too.
Thank you.
The artist's name is Dane. Yeah?
What's his name?
Dane.
Dane.
D-A-N-E.
Dane.
How'd you get down there?
I was drawn here by a very
By the green wig.
Yes, a green meanie.
Can I just want to say yes?
The green sparkle.
Since you've come so close, can I just hug you?
That's supposed to be off mic.
Thank you. Between all of you, you've been on Being Human, True Blood, Supernatural, hundreds of shows that deal with supernatural sort of mythology. And have you found that being on those shows and knowing the information has shaped your ideology towards the world and the occult?
No. Not in the slightest. I could fly now. I believe I can fly. Oh.
We're going to do it right here, right off the stage. Just get a running start and see what happens.
I did it yesterday with King of the World. And I crashed. Deodorant without aluminium. Very bad for you, but very good for your...
Wow.
Okay, we have a question.
I see some hands right down here.
My question is for everybody.
Everybody, that's...
What show, either past or present, would you like to have a role on or would have liked to have been on?
Well, I'd love to be in the previous guy's show, Game of Thrones. I think I would fit. I think we would all fit in Game of Thrones, but me particularly.
I don't know if I've seen too many chocolate folks on Game of Thrones. But, I mean, there's like 3. But, I fit in there somewhere. Throw me in some armor. You know what I'm saying? Put me on a horse. I gets down. I gets busy. You know what I'm saying? But no, Game of Thrones is actually pretty fly, so yeah. I do want to work on Walking Dead, though. Yeah.
What show? What?
He's a zombie.
Did you say what show that we're not on that we'd like to be on?
Yes, that's what she said.
I would like to be on TJ Hooker.
You know that's not about hookers.
Hello. Down here.
Hello.
So, my question is for everyone, but I want Mark to speak so I can give a microphone to him.
Do you have any idea what you're getting into right now?
So, my question is, what is your favorite death for Sam or Dean?
Death. Well, I think for Sam it would look something like what happened in the pit. He would be Samiford to death. Can they show that on the CW? Huh? HBO. The Death of Sam and Dean on HBO. Yeah, so it
We say H. Australians say H.
Ooh. Wow. What exactly would happen to a poor Australian who happened to be in the audience? It'd be Samiford. Poor bastard.
There are children in the audience. They're so cute. As you can see, I don't use mine.
Maybe Dean would have to suffer the same fate. He'd be Deaniford. After he watched Sam being Samiford. What was the awe? Like that was just too much. You crossed the line there. Well, there's a blooper reel for that somewhere. I'm sure.
Kyra has a question here.
Kyra.
Hi, my question's for everyone. So how do you guys find working with Jensen and Jared?
We don't have to find him, we have a driver.
Do you guys, did you want to answer that question, Sebastian? I hesitate to hand the microphone off, but I will.
What? Favorite death for Sam or Dean?
No.
No. How did I find? No, it was a really fantastic experience. I had lots of fun. No, it was amazing working with Jared and Jensen. It was really being on the show in general is a really great experience. It's a lot of giggles, awkward silence.
All I know is, I remember turning 20, I was 20 out there, and they got me drunk for the very first time. So, Jared and Jensen got me. So I guess you can imagine how it was working with those two. Good times. Good times.
It's great booze, great vintage, amazing wines, because Jared is an amazing wine connoisseur, right? And his whiskey collection, holy shite. That's all I have to say about that. And that's all I have to say about that. Life is a box of chocolates.
Hello? Hi there. So, question for Jim over here.
Yeah.
Over here. To your right, to your right, to your right, to your right.
It's a question for Jim.
It's a question for Jim, sorry. First of all, is it awkward when actors who haven't been on Deadwood try and talk to you? You know, B-listers, that sort of thing. And how did Deadwood actually die? And is there any chance those movies coming?
You weren't here yesterday, were you? My gut feeling is that Deadwood went off the air basically for financial reasons. It was an extremely expensive show. I think most our dramas run around $1.5 million an episode, and Deadwood was costing about $6 million an episode. Yeah. And so I think the network just decided they could do cheaper. I think the show is gone. I don't think there'll ever be anything more. There was a really close movement afoot last winter to get a movie made, but one of the studios that had part ownership in the show decided they weren't interested. So I think that killed it. So that was Paramount. Paramount's a silent partner in Deadwood. They didn't have any creative input, but they own part of the show. And they decided that, as I understand it, they don't actually call me up and inform me. But as I understand it, they said, yeah, it's too much trouble, despite the fact that they didn't actually have to do anything. So I think it's gone. I'm sorry it is, because it was a great show, but I think it's Deadwood is dead.
Over guys, over to your left.
Hello.
I don't actually have a question, just a comment. Earlier my day was very nearly back by a nasty person, but I just want to thank you guys for brightening it right back up. And
one of us?
No, it wasn't.
Tell us. Come on, say the name.
I shouldn't give out the details. But
give out the details. Come on, it's between us.
If it's okay,
we won't tell anyone.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd love to just come up and shake your hands and say thank you.
Please come to the stage.
Thanks.
Shaky. I love this sea of beautiful, multicolored faces. It's true, it's beautiful, isn't it? We have pink, we have green, we have Christopher Heyerdahl. You finally reappeared. Where the fuck have you been? Give it up for him. Which is so nice.
Question.
Are you guys raising your hands or your fists?
Hi.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say to the gentleman that we just shook hands with, I hope your day goes better. I hope it gets better.
It will.
It will.
Could I have my watch back, please?
We have a question from Acacia.
Down here? Where?
Hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah. I was just wondering, this is for all of you. If you, as people, had to choose one of the supernatural characters to be in a romantic relationship with, who would you choose and why?
But we have to name them, like Brangelina. We have to find names.
Yeah, do it.
So who would you be with, Mark? And we have to find a name.
Well, I think I've already established that.
Mine would be
Can't see
Bounty Cass. But we've already established that, kind of. It's kind of a myth, though.
I don't even know what the question is.
If you had to be in a romantic relationship with a character, but you already kissed one anyway. It would have to be Bowley. Jody Mills. What about you, Chris?
Alice Dean.
Alice Dean. Jim.
What?
You didn't answer the question.
I still don't know what it is.
Well, if you had to be in a romantic relationship with a character from Supernatural, who would it be? Crowley.
Dawn.
I like a girl with a badge and a gun. She doesn't even have to have a badge.
Oh, look, there she is. She's like, give me a hug. Yes, okay. We'll hug her.
High fives.
I think I hurt myself.
High five. Hi, this is a question for Jim and Sebastian. Jim, over here.
Oh yes, hey.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm probably one of the biggest Supernatural fans out there.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Is he?
You don't look that big to me.
I've watched it probably about 8 times on Blu-ray and DVD.
They're like, is that all?
The whole 6 seasons. Without giving...
All right.
Okay. And the 7th and the new 8th
Is that
season.
per day? Okay.
Jim, do you think your character Bobby will ever come back? Because I've seen the end of the 7th season and it was pretty final for you.
Do I think he will?
I'm sure he will.
It's Supernatural. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah.
But do I know? I'd be surprised if I knew anything.
Sebastian,
Yes. Yes, he's coming back.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not true.
Sebastian, my favourite, I do miss your character from season 6 because I thought he was very funny.
Oh, thank you. I do miss him too.
And I love it when you failed to save the Titanic. You saved the Titanic because you hated the Celine Dion song. I mean, that was brilliant.
That was one of the, that was a brilliant episode, I have to admit. When I read the episode, I laughed out loud. It was a brilliant idea. And it's my favorite episode, actually.
Mine too.
That's it? It's my favorite episode, actually. It's my favorite episode, actually. Fucking hell, 3 times. The French Mistake, though, is one of my favorite episodes. That was brilliant.
Thomas has a question here.
G'day. I love that Chris has become the MC.
Thomas has a question. I know this is a Supernatural panel, but Mark, I'm a big Lost watcher.
Lost? What's that?
I don't know. Nobody knows here. And it's sort of weird seeing you just sitting there as a Jacob. But out of all the questions I wanted to ask about Lost, I couldn't think of one that's stuck out in my mind. What's with the 4 toes, and is that an homage to The Simpsons? On the statue?
Oh.
You know there's 4 toes?
Are there?
That's not explained.
Unions? Yeah, I don't know. You know, that was all CGI'd in, so I didn't. It was just a backdrop of sky against a rock, an actual rock. So I never actually saw that poor god had only 4 instead of 5 toes. But perhaps he evolved to the point where he didn't need his pinky toe anymore, right? Don't they say that's what's going to happen to us? Is that your pinky toe? I don't know. Does that answer your question? That's a very interesting question. What's your name again? Thomas, I'm killing you after this. No,
Did anyone understand what was going on? No.
There was a plane crash, wasn't there?
Actually, there wasn't.
Hello. Over here. Hi. First of all, I'd just like to say that I'm quite jealous of the fact that you guys get to work on such an amazing show.
Bring it closer to your mouth, darling, and that's nothing.
Anytime. I think we're great I'd like to just say that I'm jealous that you guys get to work on such an amazing show, and you guys all seem really fantastic. But I'd like to say...
It's an illusion.
I'd like to say that watching the show, Bobby was my favourite character.
Mine too.
I absolutely loved him, and I would be wondering if I could have a big hug from all of you, because you're all fantastic.
From all of us, or from Bobby? You were.
All of you, maybe
You
two
were
from
doing
Bobby.
I'm game. You were doing okay until it turned into all of us.
I'm game.
She's giving us cookies.
Very good. You give good hug. Sure. You got my hug, Mark. Although I didn't get a cookie, I noticed.
Hi. My question's for Aldous and Christopher, but Christopher, I was wondering if you could please do the Alistair voice. Because it was so cool and chilling and just...
I'd like to sing a song, but I won't.
Cheese.
Well, she has a different question for me. Wait, what's the question for me? How hard it was to do the scene? Well, to do the fight scene, first of all, he's what, like 6'5". I'm 6'1", so that's a big boy. Real big boy. The fight scene was actually pretty cool because my character, you know, with the super strength and all, we rigged a bunch of hydraulics. You know, when I punched him up in the air, he flew like, I don't know, 10 feet in the air, fell on a mat. It was pretty cool. The only problem was it was freezing cold in the middle of the night in Vancouver, and it was raining. I could not feel my fingers or my toes. And then after we fought for hours, I had to go run at top speed away from this man right here. I'm sure you remember that.
I remember it because you were 20 and I wasn't. I thought, I'm running through the middle of the night, it's freezing, the rain is going sideways, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna die for a TV show.
No, but it was pretty cool. I mean, it was my first time doing a fight scene like that with the whole superpower thing, so to see how it was orchestrated was pretty awesome. Plus, I win. I don't care what anybody says, I won. Yeah. Say something there. So good. Next question.
Hi, I'm over here. I'm in the middle, kind of to your left.
Heaven,
Kind of to your left.
I'm in heaven, and I'm eating M&M's.
Okay. Okay, my question is... Okay. Yeah, you too. teasing me again, okay. I talk fast when I'm nervous, so... my question is, of all the villains in Supernatural, which one would you not want to meet in a dark alley? Thank you.
I'm not a villain. Am I a villain?
Yeah, I'd have to say the same.
The beholder.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same thing. I'm not a villain.
I'm a villain.
I don't know. Is there a girl? Ruby? No, Mark Shepherd, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
If they made action figures of you guys, what do you think two catchphrases for your characters would be? If they made you an action figure, what do you think your two phrases would be? And try to keep it a little bit clean.
Mine would be look down. Mine would be stop sending all the hate mail, I'm sorry.
Balls.
Ay, caramba, mi cabeza.
Heaven.
I think Marlon Brando's in the room. Awkward.
Mark, do you mind doing Stairway to Heaven again? Because you did such a great job yesterday. What? Stairway to Heaven.
Where is that coming from?
Oh, sorry, I still got the mic.
Oh.
He's managed to whistle it off me yet. Just before you do, Jim, looking forward to seeing you in The Hobbit. Looking forward to seeing you in The Hobbit. I bet I can guess which character you are with all that makeup on.
How many of you were in my little special kind of
I was the pink zombie.
We're having fun, aren't we?
Sorry, Mark?
Yes.
When you're ready.
But everybody's heard me do it.
No.
I think Sebastian should try it. I think Jim should do it. Sing Stairway to Heaven.
Just do it.
What's that from? Do it, do it, do it. Isn't that Schwarzenegger from Predator? Do it! Do it! Come on, do it! There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven.
It'll never sell.
He's got such a sweet voice, doesn't he?
I have a question for Jim. Over here. In the middle. I have a question. Hi. Over all the years on Supernatural, what's your most memorable moment?
What's my most memorable moment in all of Supernatural?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to. No, it's not kissing Crowley.
That's not what you told me.
Tell you lots of things in private. Just get here. Most memorable. I don't know. Do you want a serious answer? Probably Karen's death scene in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
Yeah.
I think that might be it. I don't know. There's so many. I mean, it's like you open a bag of marbles and say, which one's your favorite? I mean, there are thousands of them. So, I mean, it's been a pretty good kick. But I'll pick that marble. That's a great dress you've almost got on.
Hi. Hi, I'm over here. Okay, I'd just like to say I'm quite a new fan to Supernatural and I'm just so stoked to have you guys all here and I'm really excited. Also, Sebastian, I'm your Castiel from yesterday. The Castiel that came on stage with you yesterday.
Yes, we had fun, didn't we?
I had a great time. Yes, and
Did it give you ideas? Yes, darling.
But as people were saying, I was asked you yesterday what your weirdest encounter was, and you said that was pretty weird. I'd like to ask the other guests, what was your weirdest fan encounters?
But my weirdest
Weirdest.
death.
Weirdest.
I'm as deaf as a...
The weirdest encounter you've had with a fan.
Weirdest fan encounter.
Why now? No, I had my weirdest fan encounter. I can't remember. I can't.
You can't talk about the weirdest one, can you?
No, there are so many. No. No, I mean, there's not really a weird fan encounter. I mean, I'm always surprised when, you know, I go somewhere and I ask for directions and then somebody bursts into tears. I just want to know where I'm going, you know. They're like, oh my God! You know, this whole the hyperventilation and everything. I'm always surprised by that, I have to admit. The greatest fan encounter was when I was stuck in an airport. Greatest, in a way. Because I was stuck in an airport and I walked in front of this person who was handling the tickets, whatever airline it was, and I was stuck, and then suddenly I go to the loo, relieve myself, come back, and suddenly I hear, Mr. Rocher, and I go over to the counter, and she hands me a first-class ticket back home, which was fucking great. It was amazing. So that was a pretty amazing fan encounter, I have to admit.
I think my most amazing was at Dragon Con last year. I decided to go out and walk around the floor and just kind of gawk. And I think I probably told this before, but somebody came up to me and said, "Wow, you look just like him, but your costume stinks."
That's good. Yes, darling. Oh, Thor-S.
Oh, that is true.
It's not-
This is for Mark.
Wait, you have to raise the hammer. There you go. No, keep it raised. Keep it raised. Come on.
I'd rather not.
You got the hammer.
You've just got an armpit fetish.
Anybody got a sickle? For old time's sake.
Mark,
They don't get it.
my
but I-
favourite character in the show is your sassiness of Lucifer. I love it so much. I was just wondering.
What show have you been watching?
He's always sassy. I was just wondering if it was really hard to get into the mindset of Lucifer.
Are you from Ireland?
Yeah, I am.
From Belfast? Love Ireland.
No, I'm from Mullingar.
Are you?
Mullingar. It's in West Hampstead.
Where is that?
West Hampstead.
Cool.
Close to?
Cork.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you, darling. You having a great crack?
No, I think it wasn't that hard because I think I have that natural sassiness and rebelliousness in me, for better or for worse. So it's just a matter of letting that be as free and have as much reign as I possibly can. I have a really weird fan experience actually that you reminded me of, but I don't think I can say it. No. Really? I don't know. There was, where was it? It might have been in Dallas. I was a little bit hammered, and we were all kind of socializing afterwards with everybody, Richard and everybody. Well, it was a post-cocktail thing. We're all just kind of talking. I kind of forgot where my room was, and one of the fans offered to take me up to my room, and I was like, "That's okay. It's okay. I just go ask them. Like, I'll just go ask the guy here. He'll tell." She's like, come on, I'll take you up there. I don't want you, I want you to be safe. I want to make sure you're okay. I haven't been laid in 2 years. I said, excuse me? I haven't been laid in 2 years. I just want to make sure you're safe up there. It wasn't really a selling point, I don't think, but...
Did you find out his name?
Jim Beaver. Yeah, so that persisted for a while, but I was able to shake her by going, "What's that over there?" "What?" But that was kind of the weirdest experience I ever had. Actually, that was surreal.
That was weird for you.
Yes, but I didn't ask for it. Is that weird? Does that kind of constitute a weird?
Maybe that's the key. Maybe I got to stop asking.
Hello. Hi. My question's primarily to Chris. I don't know where he's from.
Chris, where are you, Chris?
Hello.
Right here.
Now I can't find it.
Right here. Right here. I'm the tall guy.
Oh.
The tall guy, right behind you.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, primarily to Chris, but everyone can answer.
No, you say.
Okay.
Go on.
How much input were you given into creating the character, especially voice? Because I quite like Alistair's voice.
Well, the voice really was inspired by Mark Ralston, who did the character first. And I watched the 2 episodes that Mark was in. I saw him have so much fun with the character. One of the aspects was the voice, and I wanted to carry that link through as the demon went from body to body. I wanted to have some recognizable feature, and that was the voice. That was what I chose. So that was, you can blame it all on Mark. We have another question over here.
Hi.
Hey.
I was wondering if any of you guys are super Who-Lockians.
What was the question?
Obviously not.
Super Who-Lockian, when you're like a big fan of Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock Holmes.
I love the new Sherlock is unbelievable. The one with Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, that's a brilliant show. I love that show. That's a really clever, quite brilliant show. Benedict Cumberbatch?
Doctor Who?
No, love Doctor Who is
Matt Smith.
David Tennant. John Pertwee. It's all the old guys, right? Yeah, John Pertwee. Tom Baker. Who else was it? What? Oh, let's start with the old Doctor Who thing.
Hello?
Who else? Who?
Can you please say your favourite Supernatural quote or line?
I love that she's asking the question as she's taking photos.
I'm filming.
Favorite Supernatural quote? Oh, bloody hell.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Did you say that on Supernatural? Because I think somebody wrote that beforehand.
That was the precursor, the one that was written by William Shakespeare. Oh, this too solid Lucifer would bobby itself into an Alistair and resolve itself into Balthazar.
Get the hell off my property before I fill you so full of rock salt you crap margaritas. That's good as lines I've ever had.
I think we're close.
Look, I just want to make an announcement. It's 2 o'clock,
So, but listen, hear me out. Yesterday I was abused so heavily for trying to remove these guys from the stage that I'm going to do you one favour. I'm going to give you an extra 5 minutes, okay? Only 5 minutes. And what that means is if someone is here in this room right now and there's been a burning question that they've travelled for 1,000,000 miles to ask these guys, make yourselves known because we want to make this next couple of questions really count, okay? So make sure they're brilliant questions and I'll come and find you. Who's over here? You guys have travelled from how far? You guys have travelled from Dunedin. That's about as far as you can go, really.
Dunedin, Scotland, or down the bottom? I like that.
Sorry.
And the South Island. Beautiful. You've got a primeval rainforest there, right? I know my Dunedin.
What does this mean?
I've only travelled from over the harbour bridge, but...
Which was gorgeous. They're like, foul. What the fuck is he talking about? That was really nice.
I would say meeting you all. No, I'm sorry. I'm not brown nosing. No. I also haven't been anywhere. I've been right in my hotel and I've been doing a film with my wife. So this is my experience of New Zealand is right here, and I like it a lot. Thank you.
Waiheke. I didn't go with my girlfriend. Anything nice happen?
Yeah, I mean, I was something that really sort of lame, but I went to, my wife and I were looking for a place to do laundry in Auckland, and there doesn't seem to be any place to do laundry in Auckland. Where? Downtown, there's no place.
South Island.
South Island? Yeah. But we ended up going to a backpackers hostel. And there was a guy there by the name of William. And William took one look at me and started to shake, and he said, "It's the Swede!" Which is a character from a show, Hell on Wheels, which you know. And so he said, no, come on, we'll let you use our laundry equipment here. So it was great. They did our laundry for us. It was fantastic. So thank you to William. If you ever see William, say thanks. He was great. Yeah, I got it all back. Wait a second. Okay, minus one thing, but that was
Somebody gave me a Dr. Pepper.
Somebody's jumping over here. Does that mean... we
got a jumper.
You have kisses on.
Hello.
What is that?
And I think this man has been standing this entire time. So I think we got this.
Yeah, he's been standing the entire time? Okay. This person's been jumping. Where's the mic?
Yeah, we got a jumper. We got a jumper. We got a...
Hi, guys.
This person's doing jumping jacks.
I think we... Arm wrestle.
Just quickly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming here.
Thank you.
You know, we don't really get to go over and see you guys, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Another thing, I really hope Lucy comes back. And if you could give us guys a rating out of 10, what would it be?
12.
Alrighty, jumping guy. Here we go.
The jumping bean.
I travel from Glasgow. I'm studying over there. But my question was already taken. It was a favourite line. But it was mainly aimed at Balthazar. But I was wondering, I've been giving hugs to everyone in this expo. If they're in cosplay, could I give each and every one of you a hug?
Think about it.
I got a hug from this guy yesterday, and I'm still looking for my wallet. Don't hurt yourself.
I think he broke my back. Fucking hell. That's quite a nice way to finish it up though, guys. I think a little bit of love at the end.
We give you a huge hug. We love you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye, everyone.
The stars of Supernatural, walk right like them.
That doesn't really work.
Y'all rock.
See you guys.
Thank you guys so much. What a fantastic panel. You guys are awesome in that panel.